So hi guys, let's say Jangi here. Welcome to today's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about why you should invest in real estate. Everybody basically knows that real estate is the real gold, is the new gold. How do they even say it? Real estate is the new gold, and I'm sure you must have heard in one way or the other that you should invest in real estate, either from a friend, from a neighbor, from an associate or something. So everybody basically knows that investing in real estate is the right move. However, most people do not know why exactly real estate is the best form of investment at the moment. I'm sure some persons have done crypto. It's not like I'm saying that making crypto your best investment option was a very wrong move, not at all. But if you're talking about having an investment option that is guaranteed, then real estate it is. A lot of persons who are very wealthy in Nigeria or around the world actually started with real estate. They started investing in real estate on a small scale. They improved over time and they kept building their portfolio. So investing in real estate offers you great advantage as long as you're buying in the right location. It is well managed, it is well maintained, there's a lot of activity going towards the direction, you're keying in at the right time. I can show you on your way to complete advantage. So let's dive right into the reasons why you should actually invest in real estate and make real estate the number one form of investment solution for yourself as a person. One reason why you should invest in real estate, or why real estate is the best form of investment solution, is that it provides the best returns on investment. Someone who already has a great real estate investment portfolio will agree with me. You get to call the shots. You're guaranteed that this is your land. Come rain, come sun, come sunshine, come whatever. Land is there, it's not going to move. And as long as there's going to be improvement, which you are setting, as long as we're in the world, people know that yes, of course, there's a need for them to move. People have the need to move from one place to another. So the land is yours. And because the land is yours, you're definitely going to have returns on investment without doing anything. Even if you don't get to do anything around in the plot where you bought or in the place where you bought, as long as people are living, there's going to be activity towards the area. And if you get into the real estate investment game of that area quite early, you're going to definitely have the best returns on investment. Number two is the common needs of man. I know that you think investing in real estate is about land flipping. Yes, that's part of it. Buying and selling of landed property, rentals, shortlets, and all that's what real estate is about. However, there's another thing that we need to have at the back of our mind as investors. We tend to hear that real estate will be bought and sold to the end of time. Do you know why there's this kind of statement? The reason this kind of statement is made is because as long as we have human beings living, there's always going to be a need for housing. If you notice in Nigeria right now, they'll say that we have housing deficit. What it basically means is that there are lesser houses and we have a lot of population that are looking for these houses. Although the real estate market is, will I say saturated? Not really, but we have higher prices of property and we have people who cannot really afford it. But that doesn't concern you as an investor. Your own as an investor is that you are in a value-oriented industry. You have something that is a common need of man. People will definitely need houses. People will need somewhere to lay their head. That's why the basic needs of man is regarded as food, clothing, and shelter. Although we've added data now. Like if you don't have data, you can't be watching me. So apart from these two, food, clothing, the next is shelter. And if you have a means to key yourself into that particular value, which is providing housing option or providing landed property that people can build their dream homes, or providing shortlet apartments, or whatever arm of real estate you are interested in, you're very certain to make a kill. So that's another reason why investing in real estate is a big deal and the best deal. If you have, let's say, a lot of properties, do more. Don't say, okay, I have a lot already in my portfolio. Just keep buying real estate. Keep buying the value. Keep providing the value of shelter option. There's always going to be the market for you to have returns on investment. Number 3 point is that real estate is liquid. You can actually decide today that the property I bought some time ago, I want to actually sell it, and you're certain you're going to have your money. Let me tell you a story. I sold the property recently to a stakeholder who bought in the year 2021 for 15 million naira. 50 million naira in 2021, that was for 600 square meters. And we sold in the year 2023, we sold at 60 million naira. Yes, this is no joke. Location is Asokoro Rock Villa Estate in Asokoro Extension, Guzape. We started selling in 2019, and these people who killed in 2020, 2021 still had the leverage because we have not perfected the title document, we didn't have so much activity, is on top of a hill with a view of half of Abuja. So when the kid at that point in time, when we had activity, road infrastructure, drainage, and all of that started coming in, people became very much interested. People who didn't know, people who didn't believe in the brand, people who didn't think that we were able to develop the property. So people who had bought before, the off-takers, you've heard me say that a lot of time, off-takers being a great off-taker and foreseeing that yes, this project is going to actually do well. It's a great virtue. If you don't have that kind of skill, that's the right word. If you do not have that kind of skill, then get a realtor who can help you, who you can ask questions, who can help you, and who can, inform you rightly. So this man bought then at 50 million naira, 600 square meter, and guess what? We sold at 60 million naira, the same 600 square meter, within a period of 2-3 years, outright. So real estate is something that you can always liquidate at any point in time. Like, it's cash for you when you are at sleep. You just need to call the shots and say, okay, I actually want money back, or I'm low on cash and I need to liquidate some of my assets. Then real estate does it for you. So the next factor is leverage. Real estate gives you leverage because you can actually bank on it as a collateral good enough to access funds as quick as you can from any bank in Nigeria. Myself and you know that banks or bankers will line up for you to give you money, a loan, if you have a collateral. But then they cannot give you this money or give you a loan if you have as a collateral shares and bonds and whatever. So let's say I'm a businessman who's looking for a lot of money to pull into my business, and I have a property worth double that price, but I don't really want to sell it off, but I need cash. I need to liquidate it. You actually leverage on that property. You have the leverage. The next one is natural appreciation. You basically have to just wake up and every other day, the property which you've invested your money in keeps appreciating. That's why there's this quote from Mark Twain which says that landlords grow rich in their sleep. You just sleep because you've invested in real estate. You wake up and because of just one activity around the vicinity where you've actually keyed in your hard-earned money, you see yourself having returns on investment without lifting your finger. That's what real estate does. Number 6, nobody charges you tax from money earned to real estate. You get taxed from profits from stocks, from bonds. I think you do. But when people pay rent, that's if you're operating in the short-let or rental arm of real estate, or maybe you won't sell your property, nobody comes to say, okay, I'm taxing you as an individual for selling your property. As a real estate company, yes, you get taxed because you are an entity, okay? You are a company, you've been registered under the corporation. But as an individual, nobody taxes you whatsoever. It's your property. Last but not the least, real estate will never go obsolete. So you wouldn't say, because we have this thing that comes up all the time. People will say that these are the skills that will be needed in the next 10 years. You have to go into IT, you have to go into tech, it doesn't need the World Wide Web, it doesn't need anything whatsoever. It never goes obsolete. As long as you buy the right property in the right location, it has good management, you keep building your portfolio, real estate will be bought and sold to the end of time. With all of these factors mentioned, it is worthy of note, please, that real estate is not a daily income kind of investment. So please, if you're getting into the real estate game with that in mind, please erase it. It's quite slow, although that there are some moments when you can actually invest in some projects and then they have very quick returns on investment within the shortest period of time. But please do not have the mindset that it's a get-rich-quick scheme. Not at all. Real estate has a great appreciation rate, but you have to be patient enough to allow the returns on investment to mature. It is an investment for tomorrow, for future sake, for your wealth creation. Globally, it is the strongest and most reliable investment option. Also, the most profitable, as long as you apply basic rules of prudent investing. I help you make the best real estate investment decisions. Please give me a call and let's get the ball rolling. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.